To supplement the class materials, which I do want you to read, here is a video of exploring what to do with six spades, six of a major. They're all going to be spades because I've got the dealer set and these are random. Hopefully I have it set so we won't get any interference by east-west. But I won't know until we start bidding them. So we'll find out. Yeah. All right, there we go. Not quite sure how he has enough to bid for hearts. I thought I fixed that. There we go. So obviously I've got what, a constructive hand here. 5, 7, 8, right? So one spade is all I want to bid. I don't know where this is heading, but I know that I'm minimum. Probably pass one no trump, or do I want to play this in two spades, right? I can't use new minor forcing because I don't have an invitational or better hand. I suspect that I don't want to be in two no trump, even though I only have my stiff is in their suit, and they might only have four. And every now and then only three. So it doesn't seem like one no trump is the place to play. This is where we're just going to use two spades to get out of this. Okay, and it's basically a sign off. Now you can make this bid even with five. For instance, if I had a stiff club, so my partner probably has at most four clubs, I might think, well, it might be best to still play this in two spades, even though I only have five. That's a 5-2 fit at least in most situations, right? The South will bid one no trump almost all the time with at least two of my suit. We call this a retreat from no trump, and it shows a weak hand, okay? And then partner will just pass that out. And of course, let's see what happens. They're in nice shape. They got 10, 11, 12, 13 points. We certainly don't want to be looking at game, but we're going to have a nice hand here. Maybe we can even get a diamond trick. Probably would have been okay in one no trump, but this feels much safer to me. Okay, so this is we call this a retreat from no trump. It can be made with five with some shortness in a suit where your partner is likely to be short. Otherwise, you would just pass out. You would just want to pass out one no trump with a minimum hand. So a retreat from no trump. But let's give ourselves a few more points. Let's say that we have an invitational hand. Okay. Let's see if we can get a deal for us. A one diamond opening. We have 7, 8, 9, 10. Ace King certainly makes this, and club certainly makes this an invitational hand. So I'm going to start with one spade. And then partner bids one no trump. Okay, so with six, we're pretty sure that we have a spade fit. So what we want to do here is invite. Now it's true that new minor forcing is an invitational better hand, but we can actually limit our hand here for our partner, okay, by directly bidding three spades. Now we're saying we likely have a spade fit, right? Because partner should have two almost all the time. But it's not forcing, okay? This is not a forcing bid. Okay, this is one path to three spades. Basically saying, partner, you can play it three no trump if you want. You can play it in spades if you want. You can just pass it here if you're weak. And it's a close call, but partner's going to pass it and let us play there. The partner has two. We have a couple losers in hearts, but it turns out that we have a pretty nice fit. Could lose the ace, queen of spades. So it's not, by any means, a lock for game. Right? So that's one way to three spades, right? We did one spade, one diamond, one spade, one no trump, three spades, an immediate jump to three spades. And that hand shows an invitational hand with 6 plus spades. Now, sometimes one of the nice things about bridge is that with our gadgets, we can create, by using a gadget, we can create two paths to one place, right? Here we had one path to three spades, which was, well, hey, we'll just bid it after one no trump. But watch what this gives us. This time we get 7, 8, 8, 16, 18 points, and our partner opens. So we know that we're in the neighborhood of 30, 31 points, and that's the minimum, right? So we're immediately thinking slam. Partner's bid, the club suit doesn't promise club honors, but hey, you know, it's looking a lot like slam. Now, what we want to do though is create, so what we want to do is get a suit, right? We identify a suit and we get ourselves in a game force that will make our partner show controls. Do you follow me? We talked about this before when we use control bidding, showing a first or second round control in a suit. When we're doing the slam investigation, we have to have some conditions. And one of those conditions is that there's a game force in place. And the second condition is that we have to have a suit identified. Otherwise, the bids look like we're still looking for a suit. So I'm going to bid one spade here. I'm just going to take this guy out because it's an otherwise nice hand. I'll sit for a second and I will remove him. I'll undo the 3. I'll pass for him. This is such a pain in the butt. Now I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm sorry, robot. No, that is a robot. This guy has to go back to being a robot. And now I have to. Just seems like this should be easier, doesn't it? Now I have to change the view options twice. It's not letting me do it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, forget all that. If I was willing to edit this, I would cut that all out, but I'm not willing to edit it. All right, so one club, one spade, partner bids one no trump. Okay, now here, I really am interested in a slam. Right, so I'm going to use 2 diamonds, the new minor forcing, and then if my partner denies having 4 hearts or 3 spades, he's going to bid something like 2 no trump. Right? Now, 3 spades here is not 6 an invitational, right? Because 1 club, 1 no trump, 1 club, 1 spade, 1 no trump, 3 spades immediately was invitational with 6, right? So this becomes a game force. Now, if I have 6 spades and I have 11, 12, 13 points, 14 points, 15 points maybe, I can just bid game after he denies having support because I assume he has spades. Right? I assume he has 2 spades. So I can just bid game immediately. When I don't bid game immediately and use a game forcing bid, what I'm doing is identifying a suit and putting a game force in place. I'm saying, partner, I'm interested in slam. Otherwise, I would have just bid 4 spades. And I'm also saying spades is our suit because I got extras. I got extra spades. Now, this tells my partner, who still doesn't know what I have beyond the fact that I have a strong hand and that I have 6 spades, tells my partner, show some controls. Now, I'm going to make one little caveat, which is, as I pointed out in the class materials, there are times you will bid 1 no trump with a stiff. And sometimes that stiff is in your partner's suit. It doesn't happen in this auction, but it can happen. If partner bids 3 no trump here, they're saying, partner, I only have 1 spade. Right? So proceed with caution. Otherwise, any other bid is control. Right? You bid your controls up the line. Partner knows I'm looking. Remember, I yanked out that gadget first. I'm in control of this hand. Partner has no idea how many points I have. Right? So they have to show a control. If they bid 4 spades, they're saying, I don't have any controls. right? In an interesting opening hand with no controls. Guess it could happen. But they show me they show me a first or second round control of clubs. That's all I was looking for, right? I got everything else controlled. Now he shows me either he has the king of clubs or the ace of clubs. Now, I prefer it to be the ace of clubs here, but I can find out. Um, because the king of clubs, if the ace queen is in west, that would be a shame. We'd go down just like that. But I will check and see if it's a ace or a king by using a key card ask. Okay, we're going to use 1430 here just for fun. Okay, if he has one ace, he bids 5 clubs. If he has 4, well, that's it. Because there's only one key card out, right? The key cards are the 4 aces and the king of trump. There's only one out. So right here, he's going to bid 5 clubs. If he has 1, he's going to bid 5 diamonds if he has 0. If he has 0, yeah, I might take my chances, knowing he has a king of clubs over there and hoping he has a lot of clubs so the king is protected. But let's see what he says. 5 clubs. So 5 clubs is 1 key card. Right? So now I have ace, king of clubs, ace of hearts. He has the ace of clubs, and I have the ace. And now I'm thinking about how many points? He's got 12 to 13 points. Could he have the king of clubs? Hell yeah. Could he have the king of hearts? Yep. Could he have the king of diamonds? Yeah. I mean, does it look to you like slam is still possible for us to have a grand slam? I think so. We can check on that. Okay, we can check on his kings. How do we do that? We make a queen ask. We bid 1 above his suit saying, hey, do you have the queen of trump? It might be nice to have that. We know it's an 8-card suit at best, right? Because he didn't show us 3 spades. So we really want him to have the queen if we even want to entertain any thoughts of slam. That's a general rule. I don't like hard and fast rules. General rule is that if you have an 8-card fit and you're missing the queen, you probably don't want to be in slam, right? But what he can do here is he can show me that he has the queen, and he can also bid a king. Right? And he'll do that by bidding 6 clubs. This says to me, I have the queen of spades. I also have the king of clubs. And we already know he has the ace of clubs. So now we have no club losers. Right? And the only outstanding honors that will keep us from making a slam are probably king of hearts and king of diamonds. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of keep encouraging him. I'm going to just bid a diamond here, saying, hey, I have the ace of diamonds. Right? He already knows that once I do this, he knows that I'm looking for grand slam. I'm saying I have the ace of diamonds, and he's going to be bowing out now because he doesn't have anything to help in diamonds or in hearts. All right? You can run that all back. You can even on YouTube play it slower, so I'll talk like this, and maybe that will help. But we did a grand slam investigation on this auction, and it's all possible because of the 3 spade bid. The game force showing 6. Partner's not willing to help out with the king of diamonds, the king of hearts, which they don't have. So I have some problems there. Now I'm going to get rid of one of my losers, presumably, by setting up a club to pitch. Right? And I have the king of diamonds to worry about. So don't have the king of diamonds to worry about anymore. Based on the lead, right? These are all equal, so I can just go ahead and pull them. That's 8, 4 left. I'll just pull one more. Now I can cross over to the clubs. This probably might be a way to make 7 here. Oh, the queen of diamonds is good. That's right. So probably should have counted those clubs. Do I have them? Come back over here. Rough that one out. Queen of diamonds is good. Ace of hearts is good. And we could fool around if we wanted to. We're not going to. Making a slam. All right? So we created 2 paths paths, Paths, to get to three spades after partner bids one no trump. The first is he we just bid three spades after one no trump. That shows an invitational hand. The second way to three spades is after he denies support, we bid three spades. Two paths to three spades. All right, so that brings up a slightly different situation. Let's say that we know we have game and it's going to be in spades, 99% of the time, but we really don't have any interest in slam. We're happy that we're in place. That's too interesting of a hand. Let's try again. Yeah, okay, so we got three aces. We know we're going to get to a slam on this. To a game on this. There's one diamond, and I bid my spades. He bids one no trump. What can I do here? Well, we could just bid four spades, is one thing we can do. Right? The other thing we could do is we could use new line of forcing, because we'll still be in control. What would that do for us on this hand? I don't know that it'd do much at all. Don't know that it would do much at all. We got 12 points. What if partner doesn't have support for our spades? Are we still thinking game? I don't know. So we could bid four spades, confident that we're going to make 10, and there's no slam possibility, right? If we had slam possibility, we used new minor forcing, then bid three spades. We could just bid four spades here. That says, I don't have any slam interest, but we should have 10 points. I could bid two clubs here, seeing if there's support. He bids two hearts. Showing four, we know he doesn't have three. He could still have two. In fact, he probably does. He's a balanced hand after all. He's probably 4, and two or three spades. And the remaining are clubs. And then we probably can just bid, let's play it in spades. Let's play it in spades. Okay, but we don't make a big deal about we don't show more in our hand by bidding new minor forcing than three spades. Well, let's look at it. It's still another hand. And I guess if I haven't made clear the lesson of this hand yet, the idea is that we can establish, if we use the gadget or don't use the gadget, we kind of create different ways to get places, right? So let's say, what happens if we get something like this? Right? I got 5, 7, 8, and I've got, what's that? Eight spades, right? What if we just bid four spades here? Right? On the last hand, we used new minor forcing just to see if there was support, and then we bid four spades. But here, we know we're going to play in four spades. Is there any reason to bid one spade? And the answer is sure there is. Sure there is. We have a control in diamonds. We have two stiffs. They're controls. And we don't know what our partner has yet. So we probably want to bid a spade. The other thing we could do is just jump to four spades. We might do that if we didn't have any controls. Right? We had the queen of diamonds, and we were or a wasted honor or something, and we might just say, let's get to four spades. Let's be preemptive. Doesn't mean we don't have any points, right? But it could. Okay. So here I might bid one spade just because my partner might have some interest in some other things. He might be stronger. He might have, what if he jump shifts to hearts here? Right? Instead, he shows 12 to 13, and you know that you want to play this in four spades. Okay, so a game hand. Just the same thing we did before. No reason to new minor force. Just get to 4 spades. You know you want to play a game. Now, here's something. What if you get a hand like this? Might be difficult to keep the other hands from bidding. Too few total hand. Okay. Got to give somebody a few more points. No. I'm giving my partners some more points. I'm getting a message off screen here that's saying I don't have enough points being distributed. That's constraint error. Forget it. I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. Let's say that partner opens one club and we have 3, 4, 5 points, right? But we have 8 or 9 spades, right? Bid 4 spades, right? Now we're using it as a preemptive bid, right? So one club to 4 spades can be preemptive, or it can be saying, we're going to make 10 tricks. There's just no point in us looking for slam, right? So there's different ways to use the new minor forcing. Anyways, hope this is helpful. A little scattered because I wanted to get it done. And read the course materials first. I think it'll give a better explanation. We can see how we can use this.